Hi everyone, I'm Farmer Jolly and this is our survival series on Riverbend Springs. Now, we are in November. We have had a bit of a tidy up around the yard, so everything has been put away and just makes it look a lot neater. I've tried to organise things as well. A couple of things that I have done as well is I found a new seeder. I'll show you actually. So the seeder that I've found is this one. I've not bought anything, but we have just down here. I've got a mod installed. This find used, where we can ask the dealership. We have to pay them, but we can ask the dealership to try and find a used machine. But because we've done it for this seeder, just because I don't want to be using the same equipment in all the series, and we're using that seed that we've got in both the survival series and in in this survival series and in the vintage series. So I wanted to try and change one of them. So we've paid the fee. We've done the 3 months, so £561, and the dealership are searching for this seed that is used. Now, there's no guarantee they're going to find one, but it's approximately 80% chance, it says, for the extended search. Now, the other thing is we have also done the same for this stone picker. Now, we've done this one because I hadn't actually got the mod for this one installed, but if we can afford it, we will buy this stone picker. Now, the reason we're going to need a stone picker is because if we jump over to here, the grain elevator, now you can see it needs 3,000 litres of wood beams. It's still processing the long planks. It's got enough long planks, but it also needs 12,000 litres of roof plates. Now, that is something that I don't know if it's a new thing to the game, or to Ep21. I think it is, but I hadn't heard of roof plates. So I had a quick look. I went into the production chains, and okay, they're edged out of wood, that's fine. And I scrolled through these until I saw roof plates at the cement factory. And it needs 1,000 stones and it makes roof plates. So we've got stones turned on, so I thought we might as well have a go at it. Now, we have obviously we've found a good stone picker, and we've also got here stone picking contracts, so we can get stones off the field and get paid for it, which will be really good. And I'm just wondering, stones. Okay, so it's not going to show me the stones unless it's our own fields, I believe. Yeah, I can't see any stones. But anyway, that is the plan. So you can see we've taken out 4 contracts. So you've got a deadwood contract and 3 cultivating contracts. So we're going to jump into both the tractors. Let's get these fired up. And I think we'll use the Landini for the logging. So let's just back this round and grab the 2 log trailers, which are over here. And we're not actually a million miles away from where we've got to do the we'll cut down the trees. So I'm just hoping I can, there we go, get into it enough so we can now pull these 2 trailers out. They are quite a challenge to get them away, but we'll figure that out in a bit, and then we can jump back into this and grab the cultivator, which is parked. Ooh, so close. Which is parked right next door. Now we've not got the weight attached because what I'll do is I'll just drive would help. We'll just drive this way. The greenhouse has been working really well. You can see our field is nice and green. We do need to put another load of fertilizer down, but you can see here that we've got a lot of lettuce pallets, and if we look here, we come down to the time-saving stock check, and lettuce are selling for about £1,000 a pallet at the moment. But in Feb, they're meant to be even higher. So we are holding fire, but we've not got the weight, because when we took the weight, when we took everything off and disconnected this tractor, disconnected the tractor from the trailer, the nose of the trailer went straight into the ground. So we've put the weight on just to keep the trailer upright so we can hitch back up to it again when we need to. So let's expand the map. I think we'll go to field 13 first, and then we will work our way back around the field, which is what we normally end up doing. So we need to go this way, and I think we can go this way straight away. And then turn here. I'm trying to use the mini map to work out best route to get to the field. So yeah, we are nearly there, which is good. At least I don't think we're going to need the weight in this episode, which would be good. But we should get quite a bit of money, especially just from these contracts. And then we will, similar to how we've got the sawmill, we will lease the cement factory, which is actually right next door to our farm. So we won't have far to go to collect materials. At some point it would be nice to buy all of the productions, or all the ones that we're going to need, but for now, leasing them I think is going to be our best way of doing things. Because if we don't need it again, or we've used all of them, then we can end the lease and not have to keep paying for it. So I believe this here is field 13. So let's get ourselves set up with the worker, and that is absolutely fine. So let's push that start button, and the worker is going to carry on with that, which is brilliant. So what we'll do is I'm going to get over to the area for the deadwood contract, and I'm going to get all the trees chopped and turned into, I don't actually know how many we've got. Should we have a quick look? Probably be quite useful bit of information to know. 10 trees, so we actually could get away with probably get, we've gone too far. No, we haven't. We could probably get away with just the one trailer, but we'll keep the two because it's not too difficult. I can already see 3 of the trees, but 4 there, 6 there, 7. So I can see 7 trees straight away. So I'm going to get these trees cut down and loaded into the trailer. I'll see you once we've done that bit, so I'll see you in a second. Right, so we've got all of the trees cut down for that contract, and we've collected all except for this final one, which, if I can get up this hill, is just on the side of the road. The worker has actually done an alright job It's done 67%, and we've not had to check on them once, which is good. And we are just... Oh no, I was going to say we're going to check that shed, but that is actually our shed. Because I could see something in it, but we've checked that shed in the last episode, so there's no point going back there because we know there's nothing in there. So let's grab this last tree just down here and then run over to the sawmill and we'll have a quick look. I'm not sure which the best route is, so let's... Why are you not... Why can I not load these? Okay, so that one looks like it might be on the... might be a bit too long. So we will... Right, let's just get that last one loaded. Right, so strap that on. There we go. Now we've called the ferry because it actually looks like we can go this way and save ourselves a little bit of time while we wait for the ferry. I know it's nearly there. Let's just... Okay, so this is actually doing the headlands now already. That's brilliant. That's worked really well. I'm just hoping that we'll be able to afford this stone collector. If I can, I think we'll buy it outright rather than leasing it or financing it, sorry. Because it'd just be nicer to have our own equipment as opposed to having to borrow the money effectively. That's quite cool, that image. The little Landini towing so much dead wood to this sawmill. So we have unfortunately got to climb that big hill. I say big hill, it's not a big hill, but with the small Landini and a lot of trees, it's gonna be a big hill. So we'll get that done. I don't know how much money this is going to make us. Actually, it won't make us any money, will it? Because we're not selling it, we're delivering it to our end production point. So we will have about 1,500. But that we could probably look at selling some bits of equipment. Now, don't you pull out because I need to keep going. Because I have momentum. Put it into low gear. Okay, maybe medium was better. Oh, and we are now just spinning. Right, that's not really what we wanted. There we go, we have some momentum. I'm just wondering if I can get two wheels on the grass, whether that's going to just help let the tractor bite into the ground a little bit more. Right, I'll see you once we get to the top of this hill. Right, so we've just set the worker off to drive to field 64. And the Landini driver to the sawmill. I'm not really sure what this driver is doing, but okay, they're going the right way now. So while they're driving, we're going to jump into here, and we won't do the collect the deadwood contract, but we can collect that contract. And what have we got? 13,000. Right. Nothing in the sale. And it is 15,000. Now, I think we're probably just going to keep it standard. How much is the financing? See, I'd rather just one more contract and we've got enough. So I think we will hold fire for now. But what I think about it is, let's go here and let's find stone picking. Let's accept it. We're going to do it, so let's accept it. There we go. Perfect. Now, we could possibly do that wood transport. Anyway, let's get back into Landini and stop that. And we can turn that off. There we go. And put the map away. Now, it's going to be easy if we just come forwards and turn round. It's quite a large open space, so we should... Yep, there we go. And the trailer should be able to follow us. Like that. There we go. Perfect. So we can park up there and run up here, and we've got no litres of wood, but as soon as we push this button, there we go, back up to 17,800. So the productions are back underway. So I think so. It's there, so it is quite a drive, but we can come down here, get them, and then we'll come back up. Yeah, let's do it. Let's accept that, because that is a quite quick and easy job, and will allow us to buy the stone picker. So I'm going to race over to the collection point and we'll get these logs all collected. So I'll see you in a second. Right, so we are at the log pile, so let's just start loading. There we go, that's that trailer full, and let's get the the second trailer full, or nearly full. There we go. Perfect. Now I did think on the way over, we haven't actually collected the deadwood contract, so let's do that really quickly. Collect that, and we actually do now have enough for the... Should we go this way? No. Let's turn around. We have enough to buy the stone picker. So we'll get these sold, and we will get that purchased, and we can then, to end the episode, I think we can head over and make a start. So I will see you when we get to the store. Well, we've just got back to the farm. Obviously, as you can tell, we've still got all the wood, but the time has run out, so we're not going to get anything for delivering it, which is a bit frustrating. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to run it over to the sawmill, which is a bit of a pain because it would have been faster to go the way we've just been. Yeah, we'll go this way, just because it was quite a steep hill. Yes, we'll go back to the sawmill and drop it off there. I don't know how much it's going to give us, but I'm confused. Where actually am I? Oh, I'm crashing. Oh no, this is going horribly. Alright, I'm not going up here, but I just need to get myself a bit straighter so that I can... There we go. Let's bring the map back in. So we're heading up that way. Ah, yeah, that's fine. I can see where I am now. So yeah, that's not ideal. I was really hoping that we'd have the money to be able to... We would get that money. We can still afford the stone picker. How long have we got left for the stone picking? 9 hours. Okay. So we are going to have to motor with that. We need to get that finished. So let's get this all sold. And then we will, you know what, we'll buy it now, but we are going to finance it just because I don't want to spend all of our money. So let's finance it, and let's finance it for, I think we can pay it off early. Should we do 2 years? Let's do 2 years because it's a lot less. There we go. So I'm actually not sure that's just going to let me finance another one. There should, I think. Is it going to be under here? There might be a way that if we find it quickly, it's probably going to be right at the bottom. There. No, I was hoping I'd be able to pay back early. I'll have to look into that. But anyway, I'm going to get this sold, and we will then really quickly make a start on the collecting the stones. So I'll see you when we get to field 87. Right, so we've just got to the store. We're going to quickly see how much it's going to be to repair the Landini, because it's yeah, actually we can repair that. It's only £422. We're not going to bother repainting because there's not much point. Let's grab this, and then I think what we'll do is we'll grab our two trailers and then hitch this straight to the back of it. I just want to check that the Landini can run this, or power it at least. So yeah, we should be good. So we'll run back to our farm, grab the trailers, and we'll drive over in one big convoy. One big trailer load, because we are going to need those trailers, and then we can make a start. And I think the working width is quite small. Let's have a quick look. 1.8 meters, yeah, but ooh, we'll let the game save. There you go. We were not going to be able to get the one that was £52,000. This is much more manageable, and typically they stop, so it's quite smart. It's very low to the ground. Cool. Now we'll stay off the road. But now, is there anything we can actually do with it? Oh, we do have a bit of controls. Let's have a look really quickly. So, what have we got? Oh, that's the door to the Landini. We can close that, and then that's the back window. You know what? Is that as a? I think that's as far open as it goes. Might as well leave the back window of that open for a bit. Get some fresh air into the cab, because I think it would be quite hot running around like this. So let's just drop that about here, and we'll have to do the trailers first because they have the hitch on the back of them. So let's not hit the line pallets, but let's actually get close to the hitch. There you go, both connected. Pull it out. Oop. And then bring in pretty close. This is going to be fun because we now got to reverse the two trailers. You know what? Let's just stop messing around. We want to be quick. Let's be quick. I'll push that out of the way, or not. There we go. Should be able to. Yep. Connect that. Disconnect this trailer. Grab this one. Reposition the tractor. We do need to fertilize as well, so that is probably going to be done in the next episode because we've still got hours in the day. Right, there we go. Let's go. Let's get to field 87. So yeah, this is going to be the best way. Right, let's get ourselves set up and begin. So it wants me to do 6 headlands, so we're going to do that. Yeah, so we'll do the headlands and then we will get a worker to do the rest. So let's position ourselves, turn that on, and we are collecting. We are going to hit that trailer. Oh, I was hoping it would be able to push it out of the way. Right, let's lift this up. Let's wriggle ourselves there. Now push the trailer out of the way. And hopefully, typical. Right. You know what? Let's stop messing around. Let's just do it this way. Let's grab this and actually get them off out of the way. There we go. Perfect. And we'll just drop back just a bit. Oops. Reactivate that. Steering assist, turn that on. Lower that. And start driving. So, I'm going to crack on with this. And we will carry on. And in the next episode. But it's going to be quite a big job. We need to get as much done as we can. Because we are going to need these stones. So, as always, thank you very much for watching the episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a busy episode. We've had to do a lot. I'm disappointed that we didn't manage to get the wood transport contract. I thought we had enough time, but that is a lesson learned that we need to make sure we get these contracts done before they run out. So it's going to be a busy episode next episode. We've got to get this field done and sell the stones to the production point that we need to lease. So hopefully we'll see you back for the next episode. If you have enjoyed this episode, if you could hit that like button, it would mean a lot. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, it would mean a great deal if you could subscribe. And hopefully we'll see you back here for the next episode. Thanks again for watching, and bye for now.